Hello, you sexy chicken people. I am David Hooper from Art Chicken 101, and today we are going to draw Gun versus Gun. Machine Gun Danny and Tommy Gun. Back to back, each holding a Nerf rifle. Now, let me slow it down and explain for you guys. Now, Gun vs. Gun is a YouTube series that this guy, Danny, the brothers, Danny and Tommy, they're two brothers. They do Nerf wars, and it's really, action-packed and funny. I highly recommend it. Go subscribe to them because they do really quality videos and really outrageous and funny ones as well. Now, if you don't know what Nerf guns are, they're basically plastic Nerf-like rifles and pistols that shoot out these little foam darts. So, yeah, that's basically it. So let's get started. I'm going to separate this video into two parts. One part, part one will be about Danny Gun. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, now, if you have a protractor or any kind of ruler, go ahead and use it, but you won't need it for long. Okay. Now we're gonna go out and make the sketch first. Now we're just making the body. Okay. Now we're making the arm of Danny Gun. The shirt sleeve first. Okay. Basically it. Now we're going to make the arm. Now it's going to be like, holding a Nerf gun, so his elbow is going to be bent. Okay. Now we are going, so that's basically it for the arm. Now we are going to make the hand. Just making sure, just keep it a little bit thick. Okay, looks good so far. We'll make some hairs for the arm. Now let's make the watch. Which you don't have to put too much detail on the watch, but I want to put some kind of detail in it, some type of effort into it. Okay. Now you can go ahead and make the hands and stuff, the clock. But it's really minor, you don't have to do that. So, let's get on to the hand. Now it's going to be in a holding position because he's holding the Nerf gun. So, his fingers are going to be wrapped around the handle, and here's how the fingers will look like. So each one will get a little bit taller. Have some area between this finger and that finger, because this finger is going to be on the trigger. Okay. Now gonna make the butt of the handle right here, which is very simple. Now we're gonna make the ring of Danny. The wedding ring, which is very simple right there. Just make like 2 stripes on his second finger right there. I'm not really sure which finger that is. Okay, now we are going to make the Nerf gun. We're just going to make the sketch of the Nerf gun, or the shape of the gun, and the cock and the barrel, and of course the magazine, which is loaded into the Nerf gun. Now, the Nerf gun has different shapes and stuff. It has a design to it, an uncanny design. So first, just make a square or a rectangle like this, a long rectangle like so. And then right here, we're going to make the butt of the rifle. Which has 2 little poles onto it. And those 2 poles right here connect to the end of the butt. But, okay. Enough of that child fooliness. Okay. Now, we're going to separate the big long triangle we made. Okay. Now right here, there's an attachment rail, which is just a rail, like that. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Okay, now we're getting into the barrel territory of the Nerf rifle, which is just like a cylinder. Like if you see on like all guns, they'll have a barrel. If you see on all rifles, they'll have a barrel. This one has a good thick barrel. So make sure you capture that lookness. Make sure that it's straight. Which that's not really straight, so make sure. Okay. This also has a tactical rail on it. That's what they're called, is a tactical rail, which is just a rail where you put Nerf gun attachments to it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it, Just Google it and you'll see what I'm talking about. Look on top of the gun, and I highly recommend purchasing the Nerf guns themselves. They're really nice. Okay, now there's some rails on the bottom that you need to make as well. That you need to put in. But not so big, you want to make them thin. And not too thick. Okay. Now, we're making some little holes. They're not really holes, but more like, I can't really explain it, but make some little stripes or little lines for the rifle, for the butt of the rifle. Okay, now we're going to make this area right here, which is just a little shape. Nothing too much to it. Sorry, it's just that some of this is kind of hard to explain to you, you know. But as long as you just pay attention and just follow the exact same shapes that I do, not the exact same, but you know what I'm talking about, the same shapes that I do for each detail, you'll capture the detail that you want to get for this tutorial, for this drawing. It's more like a portrait, but yeah, it's a portrait with two equal. It's a double portrait. Let's put it at that. Okay, so now there are nail holes. So we're gonna go ahead and just, you know, detail the rifle. So there are two nail holes. Just make little dots on each end. Now there's like a little pyramid shape area right there. Make this line thicker than this one. Keep this one thin. Make this thick at the bottom and then thinner at the top. Okay, and what I do is just shade it in. Okay. Now right here, this also has a shape to it, which is, well, it's not really a shape, but picture it as a bottle, okay? Make a bottle. Like that. Like a beer bottle or a wine bottle. Like that. Okay. Now right here, just make a little triangle right there. We're trying to capture as many details as we can in this gun. You know, just to keep it, you know, just to keep it like it's actually there, you know. Now darken this area, these areas of the rails. Now I'm sorry if this is slow. I know how to edit, but I'm not editing this because I want you guys to get the full learning experience. But I will time lapse it when if it, you know, in areas that are too long. So please don't dislike this video if, you know, it's too long. I'm sorry if you know, if you wanted a quick video on how to do this, you're not. This is not the video for you. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is the only video that actually will teach you how to draw this. But I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure, but okay, now we're getting into other details of the rifle. Also color this butt right here. The first butt. There's the first butt and the second butt. That would be a weird baby. Okay. Okay. Now we are just darken color this area black. Okay. Now right here, there's little shapes right here, but nothing too big in that area. Now there's another shape right here, but nothing too much to worry about. But if you have enough patience, which I hope you do, if not, I'm sorry for you, because this video will be long. Probably it will be up to 40 minutes. You know, hopefully I can get it all in, you know, before 1 hour, because my thing can handle my recording, my webcam recording. If it goes like over an hour, or if it reaches an hour, it'll just stop recording, you know, and we don't want that, because then I'll have to make a whole different video. Okay, so that's basically it for the gun. Just a little bit more detail, color in the holes that are holding the second butt. Make them straight. Okay, now we're going to make the color in the second butt with dark. Okay, now we're making some detailing in the hand portion. Now right here, it will be like a vein. It will be a line right here. I hope you can see that. It's right there. And breaking the knuckles. Okay. Very simple, very basic. Make some shadowing on the hand, like I'm doing right now. Some foreshadowing right there. Now, right here, we're going to make the hairs of Danny Gun's arm. Just make some short and long hairs, which are just going to be lines, you know, but make them curly. What I would advise, like, make them dark at the top and make them light when you go in the midsection and the bottom. What you want to do. Okay, now on the top you're going to want to shade in Danny Gun's arm, and right here in this section as well. Okay. Make the rest of the shirt as so. Okay. Now we are getting into the face territory. I'll just have to sharpen my pencil. Okay, so let's get to the face. Making the neck area right here. Okay. Now you want to make the neck big, thick and big enough to hold the Banagon's head. His big, hollowed out head. Okay, so this is going to be the basic shape of his head. Don't make it too big. Don't make it like a bobblehead. Okay. Okay. So this is going to be his chin area, also where his beard is going to be. Now, if you don't know the facial features or what the guys look like, Google it or watch their videos. That's I would recommend them. Recommend it, and also subscribe to their YouTube channel. It's really the put out quality work, in my opinion. Okay, so making the facial features right here. Okay. Now, right here on the beard area, we're going to make his beard on the chin area. There's going to be some hairs rising up. Okay. Now, there's going to be a little upside down triangle right here. Now, now that we got the beard out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and make the facial features. Or actually, not the facial features, but the sketch of the eyes and the mouth. Okay. Now he has a big nose. Okay. Make sure you make the lips, of course, which I really didn't. So make sure you do that. Okay. Now making the eyes. Let's go out first and make basic eyes, you know. Like they're like little mini footballs. Now the face might not look much right now. It might not look like much right now, but don't worry. We're going to try to capture the look and feel of Danny. Okay, now his face is determined, looks determined and angry. So we're going to go ahead and make his eyebrows. Okay. Some pencil shading for his nose. Okay. Now the reason why this face is not like the side is not complete is because Danny's hair is cutting in. I mean Tommy's hair is cutting in, sorry. Okay. Now we're making pupils. Okay, so we're making the pupils. Each eye, like so. Like this, just like that. Okay. Now we're making his hat, Danny Gun's hat. Actually, let's continue with the face. Sorry, I'll go back and forth sometimes, but other than that, hopefully it won't be an issue. If it is, I'm very sorry for that. It's just a force of habit. Actually, it's just, you know, I want to keep my drawing neat. So, right now, because it's really bugging me, we're, just go ahead. You don't have to, but go ahead and make spikes. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because Danny's hair is cutting in. Okay, like that. That's all you have to do, really. So other than that, you're fine in that area. Okay, so now with this hat. Okay, which is it's going to droop, not over his eyebrows. Okay. It's like a cap. It's going to be a little cap, not a baseball cap, but it's just going to be a cap. Okay, so that's it for the cap, really. Now, all you have to do is just darken that, but for now, I'm going to focus on his chin. But you can go ahead and do that. Okay. Okay, now add some shading on the eye area right here. Okay. And add some shading on the bottom. It's a hat. Okay. Now you're wondering why I'm going like, because it's not really looking too straight right here. Try not to make his cheek too big. Okay. Okay. Okay, looking like Danny so far. What I'm aiming at is like a comic book rendition of him. You know, what he would look like in a comic book version. So sorry if this doesn't, if you were looking for a tutorial on how to do it. I'm trying to capture the look on Danny as much as I can. Okay. Now, for the detail on the shirt, it's like just make a circle or an oval or like it. You can do whatever on the shirt, you know. Go ahead and poop on it. I'm just kidding, but it looks like a skull to me or some kind, which I'm just going to make like ghostly slime. So I'm just going to make a ghost face. That's what I'm going to do. Because really, you know, you don't have to copy the exact same details. It just matters what's, you know, on the face and stuff like that. So, okay, we're almost done for Danny Gun. Danny Gun. Okay. Make sure to make some stretches with this shirt. Okay. Now, if I get the names mixed up with the brothers' names mixed up, I apologize for that, but I might, do that. So, fair warning to you. That's some shading right there. Okay. Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's basically it for the. That's basically it for Danny Gun. Now in part 2, we're going to make Tommy Gun. I thought I did really good on this. I want to know what your opinions are on this drawing. And if you are wondering, I am 14 years old. Because just in case anybody is going to, do that. If anybody's going to question what my age is. And another reason why I'm doing this is because, I am 14, and I thought if I just did a time-lapse video on the whole thing, then you probably won't believe me, and I'll get dislikes on my videos, so, that's another reason I'm doing that. I'm trying to get famous, but I'm also trying to, teach you how to do stuff, so. That's basically it on how to draw Danny Gun. Now I'm going to lightly darken in the shirt and the cap, but for now I'm just going to leave it like that, like this. So here is a close-up. On the finished sketch or drawing. Here are the details on the gun. Okay guys, so that's basically it for this drawing tutorial. Part 1 on how to draw how to draw gun versus gun. And this is Art Chicken 101 signing off once again. See ya.